Welcome to the January transfer window, part 1 of 2. We've 6 games for the month, all of which we want to play, and there's obviously transfer business to be done. We have, as you can see from the tile on your screen, sold Sam Forrest to Frankfurt for £4.2 million. We've also had a couple of loanees recalled. We've also sold Marcus Brown as well. He's left us. I can show you all of the details here. We've recalled Isaac Dyer from his loan at Levante. Cost me £595 to do so. We're saving £6 a week on Travis Dago's wages. The idea of Dago was great. Unfortunately for him, Reyes Cleary actually turned up this season. Ben Nelson's gone back to Toulouse. We just couldn't give him any playtime, but we have ideas of what to do there. Sam Forrest has gone to Frankfurt, and Marcus Brown has gone to Cardiff City. So the financial situation of the club is looking decent. I have players on my shortlist that I will show you shortly. And the calendar sees us playing Premier League opposition today. Aston Villa at home in the FA Cup. The game against Norwich at home we anticipate losing. The game against Plymouth at home we hope to pick up points. The road to recovery has not only begun, we are out of the relegation zone thanks to our performances in the last couple of episodes. Some tactical tweaks, some starting lineup changes, and things are starting to click once again with this side. But that is not to say that we can't be improved. Let me show you the financial situation at the club right now. £27.8 million in the bank, £9 million available in the transfer budget, £17,000 available in the wage budget, which we can stretch to 30. Now, the squad has shrunk, but there is room yet further still for more to come in. The starting lineup looks as you see it there. However, we anticipate signing someone to come in on the right-hand side. We are looking to loan Balagizi. We are looking to probably move on Isaac Hayden, who's just been really unhappy at the club since coming in and didn't make the impact we hoped he would when we signed him. If he stays, it's fine, but at the minute, he wants out super early, which is frustrating. We're going to need to replace the centre-back, but I have an idea in mind for that, and we're looking to improve in a couple of other areas as well. So, with money available and with Cleary having grown to 74 now, we can aim our sights slightly higher, can't we? We'll start with the wide man to come in for Dodds. Click. Tom Luchet is loan listed at Nice. Left wing and left back, so will be very, very well utilised. But he's right-footed, so he can play on that right-hand side. He's got some pace. He's agile. He can pass the ball. Great ball control and dribbling. Crossing's okay. Finishing is better than Dodds's by a margin. And his long shots are good too at 72. And 4-star weak foot. I would like to loan this man from Nice for my wide position. That one is pretty much a done deal, I think, as far as I'm concerned. With regards to the centre mid / cam replacement for Balagizi, who's going to go out on loan, preferably for 18 months, actually. I'm looking at transfer listed in Torino, Carol Linetti, a player with genuine quality, for an 18-month contract for the entire time that Balagizi is out on loan. And then when Balagizi comes back from his 18-month loan, he'll be good enough to carry on in the first team squad. Linetti at 74 rated is great on the ball, great physically, and will add such quality to our midfield that we'll be in a very, very good spot with strength in depth in that area, with Ben Osborne's performances, Jensen Weir's solidarity, and then Linetti adding just even more to that area of the pitch. It was my intention to sign Pak Sung-ho from Birmingham, but he's been signed by Schalke and is now unavailable. So hence the now diverted attention. And Linetti was transfer listed in save, so we're going to do it. We are looking at right back. At present, obviously, Sørensen stays because I can't quite find a player that fits the bill for the rating. Marius Wolf would be great, but he's 75, so he's slightly too highly rated. Fosu Mensah, similarly, he's transfer listed, but slightly too highly rated. There is Bendeguz Bola at Wolves, who is very, very similar to Lasse Sørensen. But similar isn't really the point at this stage, so apprehensive about doing anything there. So that one is on the back burner. If we've got money available, we might do something in the short term. Ibrahim Diakite is another potential right-sided option who's more solid defensively, but not quite so good going forward. So I'm unsure at the minute in that area. We might wait till the summer, and maybe we can sign someone slightly higher rated for that position, and then Lasse Sørensen can fall back in his importance in the squad. We saw the centre-back leave. Yevgen Cheberko is going to come in on a very short-term deal. In real life, Cambridge United signed multiple players in the season just gone, in the last few months of the season, on a short-term 6-month deal to try and save the club from relegation. It's what we're going to do here as well. So Yevgen, we aim to bring in on a 6-month deal. If he performs and if we think we would like to keep him longer term, then we can offer him a new contract when the time comes. We'd probably have to do that with a live editor rather than in-game because it won't let me, but it would be a realistic thing to do. So Shaberko is going to come in. That one is assured. The left winger is going to come in. That one is assured. And hopefully we will be able to get... where are you, sir? Linetti in as well. If we can't agree a deal with Lucio, then there is available on a free Ivan Alejo. Spaniard, slightly faster, slightly more agile, slightly better technical stats as well than Lucio. But I'm looking for a short-term option at this moment in time, and signing Alejo, I could sign Alejo on a short-term deal as well, to be fair, but his wages are going to be very, very big. So it would be my intention to do the loan deal, and then if Alejo's still available in the summer, then maybe we go for him then. They are my plans. Plans, however, can change, and there are other central midfielders available to us if we don't have the finances to stretch for Linetti, but we should have the finances available to stretch for Linetti. Mr. Luchot, where have you gone? There you are. Can I loan you, please? No, his contract is too short. Well, that's a pain in the bum. All right. No Luchot then. Okay, Mr. Alejo, would you like to join me on a short-term 6-month deal? Because we might well be looking at someone like Jeremy Sarmiento on a free next season. That's gone straight out the window, hasn't it? That didn't go according to plan. Ivan Alejo, would you like to sign for me? Please don't ask for 15 grand a week. Crucial, he will start, but 1-year deal. And he's happy to sign a 1-year deal. No release clause. What do you want wage-wise? I'll offer him 12, and can we negotiate from there? 12 he's happy with. Excellent. Ivan Alejo then, not the prime target, but a decent target nonetheless, joins the club. Shaberko is joining. A free agent signed, £7,900 a week for the rest of this season only as it stands. It was quite rightly pointed out to me in live chat that I could have used the live editor to go for Lucia in save anyway, even though the game was artificially not letting me have him because he had 18 months remaining on his contract. But I'm quite happy with the signing we made, and quite happy with Shaberko coming in as well. That's some considerable squad depth at centre-back now. He's genuinely as good as anyone else we've got in that centre-back position at the moment. Yevgen arrives. Match day 1 against Norwich City today. They are in bad form, unexpected bad form. 6th place, so still in a playoff spot, but how high could they be if their form wasn't quite so bad? Liam Bennett does start this time around for Norwich, as he has done pretty much every game so far this season. And Diabate at centre-back is actually a player that we had as well. And Liam Lee, of course, at cam too. They've got a Sørensen also. Solis is very good on the left. Diakite is 80 rated up top. One of the league's top goal scorers. Angus Gunn in goal is particularly good too. We might be in trouble with this one. We are not making the Carol Linetti deal yet. We're waiting for a loan bid to come in for Balagizi first, so I can save some money on the wages before then bringing in the poll from Torino. As it stands, Alejo makes his debut then. We obviously have Yevgen on the bench as well, and we still wait to see what happens with Sørensen, but for the time being, our form has been very good. We would be good value for a point here at home. If you offered me one now, I would absolutely take it. Lee to Diakite and Solis. Sørensen to Lee and Solis again. Well blocked. Kellen Watts. Alejo's in. Play that short. Keep the ball. Play it about. Don't waste possession. Oh, I needed that to make it down the line. Should have played it through the air maybe. Liam Bennett isn't the tallest, obviously. Sørensen out to Sam McCallum. Minimal chances in the game so far, but Alejo might change that as he wins that back. Cleary's on the run. How's his dribbling? Really not bad at all. Looking for the ball to Cleary, who's absolutely sold the defender. Alejo around the corner. Ivan Alejo on debut. Dinks it. Oh, and Reyes Cleary heads over the top of the bar. It was a diving header against Stoke that gave us the lead and win. This one more of a stooping, but over the bar goes the ball. Good chance. Oh, Sørensen steps in nicely. They're losing the ball with regularity here, Norwich. And on one more, Alex Gallardo, surely from here. Cambridge 1, Norwich 0. This side are finally starting to play the way they should. Up the yellers. These yellers, not the Canary yellers. 1-0, United. Oh, nice ball out wide. Bennett, a long way forward from right back. Now pushing their fullbacks very high. Sam McCallum on this near side going on a mazy run without the ball. And that mazy run has left some space here. Lovely ball around the corner to Osborne, who will look for Cleary, who has runners, including Kusini Yengi on this near side. Kusini Yengi blocked well by Liam Bennett. Keep the pressure on. Maybe we can go again. Alejo out to Sørensen. Sørensen will deliver the ball. It hit a hand, but on it comes again. Gallardo for a second time! Cambridge 2, Norwich 0! Just as the shirt on the back of his, or just as the number on the back of his shirt reads 2-0, so does the scoreline. Diakite. Two options out wide. Sam McCallum into Solis. And Camara and Rose with the stop. They will get the chance to take the corner here, Norwich. And those away fans will be desperate for one back before the half, but they won't. They might. They won't have it. 2-0 to Cambridge at half-time. Norwich have been super attacking and super irresponsible with the positioning of their defensive players and the gaps they're leaving in behind. Gaps we have exploited to great success so far. A 2-0 lead at half-time, and this side are polar opposites. Night and day to how they were playing at the beginning of the season. 2 goals from Alex Gallardo here gives us a great advantage at the beginning of the second half to try and hold on to. Risky. Get away with it. Kasumu to Gibbs. Gibbs into Kamara. Oh, it's a hell of a through ball. Keeper's come. Won't get there. That is the quality that Norwich have, and that's the sort of play that we expected to see from them. Even at 2-0, it was never going to be safe. And now it's 2-1. It definitely isn't safe. The through ball, the movement, the finish. All of it. Premier League quality. Bennett travelling inside. Here's Sørensen. And Solis. Well in. Jose Fontan. The extra European flavour. Weirdly, seemingly more Spanish than anything else at the moment. Flavour to this team now with Jose Fontan, with Gallardo, now with Ivan Alejo as well, has really made a big difference to this side. Little taste of the continent, hopefully, is going to ensure that we're able to stay in the Championship next season. And now that we've got players like Cleary up at 74 rated, lovely touch by Gallardo to get in and away. Now that we've got players that are as high as 74 rated, provided the finances will stretch, we will have some sensational options available to us next season to dramatically pull this squad further forward towards, hopefully, not just challenging to stay in the division, but maybe, potentially, challenging to get out of it the other way. Kenzie down the line. And Yengi's there. Bennett with him. Great ball. Jensen Weir breaking beyond the lines. Looking for Reyes Cleary. Finding Reyes Cleary, who finds the back of the net. 2-goal advantage restored, and Reyes Cleary is a man possessed this year. What a glow-up from him. Unbelievable. He couldn't hit a barn door 18 months ago. Now he'll put it through a keyhole. Solis on the run. Good block by Sørensen. Just putting himself in the way. It's what we've done with these tactics to try and force the issue for oppositions. We've just filled defensive areas with bodies. And it really has worked. It's made such a difference to the way that the team play defensively. Plugging up holes left, right and centre, and no one can seemingly find a way through. Cleary will get this out to Sørensen. It does help that Norwich have been very expansive in their play, opening up the areas for us to exploit. But thankfully we have had the quality now to exploit it. We have had opportunities of this sort of magnitude previously where we haven't had the quality to get the job done. Here, the job is not only done, but done in quite a fashion as well. Couldn't be happier with the turnaround in form from everybody here at Cambridge United. There've been plenty of call in the comment section to change the sliders recently with the negative form that we were finding ourselves in again, and I did consider it. We haven't, and we are proving that we didn't need to. Cambridge 3, Norwich 1, with just a couple of minutes left to go here. And this is arguably the biggest win of the season. We're already out the relegation zone thanks to form in Friday's episode. And what a way to start the week. New players coming through the door, points on the board, Premier League opposition to play in the FA Cup later today as well to give ourselves a real marquee, single, standout game for the fans. But at the minute, every game feels like a cup final. And we are winning our cup finals at the moment. Norwich 1, Cambridge United 3, and all the points for the U's. Get out. Get in as well. This isn't what I expected to come back to. We recalled Isaac Dyer from his loan spell to be my rotational striking option should we need someone. Then Tottenham have come calling immediately. And they've said, we'll give you £3.9 million for the lad. I'll be honest, don't really feel like he's done anything of note to warrant Tottenham's interest. But if Spurs are interested, what can I really do about it other than just try and fleece them for as much money as possible? Other striking options that Tottenham have at their disposal. I was looking for Spurs, but they're actually down to Tottenham Hotspur this year. I include an ageing Wissam Ben Yedder, an 86 rated Victor Gyökeres, and a 75 rated Troy Parrott. He would go in, be understudy to a presumably soon to be retiring 36-year-old Wissam Ben Yedder, and he is going to be the future, whilst Gyökeres is the now. Seems like a realistic move, to be honest. It seems like a very realistic move. So I'm going to take the pennies, but we will look to maximise the deal. Thank you very much. My chief executive reckons I can get up to 5.2. Well, Tottenham being Tottenham and Daniel Levy being Daniel Levy, I don't expect I'm going to be able to get too much more than that. But we'll try. And will they pay 4.65 they've come back in at? It's already an improvement from where they were. How about 5.4? 5 million on the nose. The tension that you can't quite see underneath me has gone right to the top. 5 million quid for a player that has never played a game for us, but has impressed out on loan at Levante and grown well. And that loan spell has brought him to Ange Postecoglou's attention. We'll take the 5 million quid, and he'll certainly get a significant wage rise from £425 to something much, much higher, won't he? Be intrigued to see what his wage is when he actually finally gets the move done. That might free up the finances to actually get the midfielder in without the moving on of Balagizi in the meantime. I would like to loan Balagizi to ensure he gets some first team football, but if we can get the move done and keep Balagizi in the squad, then that certainly would be an option for us. But loan football for Balagizi is the preference at this stage. We have a game in 3 days' time coming against Plymouth, and we could really do with 3 points again, but that win against Norwich keeps us in 21st, but crucially now 3 points clear of Ipswich. Well, Granada have come in for Reyes Cleary. Where are Granada? Are they top flight in La Liga? That is our first of the transfer window. We don't mind losing Dyer, who interestingly, live chat came up with a great idea. We will use the live editor to loan him back as part of the transfer deal for the rest of this season. So that will keep that squad role where it is. Please tell me Granada Granada are Segunda Liga. They're challenging for promotion, but they're not La Liga. I feel that we could keep Reyes Cleary at the club by offering him a new contract here. We will look to offer Reyes Cleary a new deal. He's our talisman at the minute. He's been the form player for us. Reyes Cleary will not move, but Reyes Cleary will get a new contract to entice him to stay. Crucial squad role, as he no doubt is. A 1-year extension. He's on £3,000. Doesn't want a release clause. What are you going to want a week? £9,600. I am happy. I am happy to give him that. Will you accept the 9,600 on its own? 9,900 with a signing bonus. Happy to do it. Reyes Cleary is staying for a further year. Puts pen to paper on an extension and trebles his wages in the process. It's match day against Plymouth. They're only 5 points above us in the league and 8 places higher. So that's how close it is in the mid-table in the Championship right now. Their midfield looks sensational. 76 rated. Wright and Randall are running things for them at the back. Cambuala at Plymouth is an intriguing one, but slightly fatigued, but got the quality, surely, to power through. Cleary, now one of the highest earners at the club and utilising his current form to his financial advantage. Balagisi's grown to 67, which is great to see. This might be a game, actually, where we throw Chaburko in. We'll throw Chaburko in for Jose Fontan, and hopefully he can do the job. Dyer's still with us for the time being, and like I say, we'll look to do a loan back for the rest of the season, should he move. But we'll give Alejo the continued start on the right-hand side after a solid debut. I might put Drager in at right back and see how well he plays here against Plymouth. But everyone else keeps their spot. Back-to-back wins would be lovely, please. Corner Plymouth. Randall to deliver. And Osborne nods it back from whence it came. Randall will try and get it back into the danger zone. Here's Barley Mumba now. Spins well. Osborne tackles him and it will be another corner for Plymouth. We're going to play it short this time though. Randall to Barley Mumba. Got the option on the edge of the box. Barley Mumba is quite the tricky customer at the minute, and that is a great ball. But Dan Scarr is not the man you want on the first time volley on the edge of the box, is it really? Right, looking to burst through the gap. Here's Randall. Oh, nicely done. Morgan Whittaker with a lovely touch. And Ryan Hardy will simply just turn it home into the bottom right-hand corner. That was pretty good from Plymouth. Their front line are particularly good. Their midfield forward are particularly good. But that little touch and then the calm, composed finish. They're very, very strong forward areas. Plymouth Argyle. They couldn't miss. The keeper could do nothing about that. I'll show you their front line with the stats here. Ryan Hardy at 70 rated is why their overall for the striker was... for attacking errors was 70. I thought Barley Mumba and Morgan Whittaker would be part of that. They're not. They're part of the midfield average overall, apparently, with Randall 74, Callum Wright 73, Mumba 79 and Morgan Whittaker 78. And we've seen already how good Barley Mumba and Morgan Whittaker are. And at the minute, they set up their lowest rated forward-thinking player, who has the quality, certainly, to turn home a chance of that level of calibre and quality. Oh, Kayada can't quite get there. It's a sharp turn. And here's Randall. And Whittaker. And Rose with the save. Can't deal with their offensive play at the minute, Plymouth. They're playing better than Norwich did. That's for sure. Both sides playing in green today. I don't know why he's lunged to that. I didn't press anything. That would have been all hell breaking loose if a penalty had been given there. Randall's going to try and find a teammate here, you feel. But... the defender sticks a toe in well. That's what we brought you in to do, my friend. Cayado spreads. Alejo going to try and get away here. Sorinola can't get to me. I just need to find Cleary at the back post. Oh, which he would have done if he just played it slightly further away from the keeper. Great header. Flick it on. Go again, Cusini. Go again, Cusini. Oh, it's just too close to the keeper again. Oh, Cusini, you've got to actually stick the toe out, mate. Like that. Jack McKenzie does really well. Knock it inside to Gallardo. Cleary's on the run. And Gallardo's seen him. And Cleary's in behind. Whoa, very nearly proving exactly why we offered him that 3 times his wage contracting increase. Gallardo is there. Cleary's trying to get forward. Cassini's just trying to deal with the intentions of the defender thus far. Decent delivery. Oh, Alejo went for the worldie. Jensen Weir. Ben Osborne. He'll look for a worldie of his own for a side can block only out for a corner. Oh, I can't believe Alejo went. He did that all of his own accord. I didn't press L2 or anything. Cleary's up. Oh, what a save by Hazard. He's doing brilliantly in goal so far today. Hazard for them. Cleary's up again. Cleary wins again. It's over the bar again. Well in. Lovely challenge. Super important that he made that. Dodds with plenty of green around him. Spreads the ball out to McKenzie. There's a ball through the middle there. And Alejo picks it up nicely. Looking for Cleary. Can't quite squeeze it through the gap. We had to go a bit more direct there with the chance because, well, time is getting away from us here. Alejo. Dodds. Needs to find the ball. Nope. Not found the ball. We lose by a goal to nil at home against a very well-oiled Plymouth Argyle machine. Quality worked goal and quality in goal has ensured that we lose that one. The goalkeeper made a number of very, very good stops to ensure that we didn't get the point that we feel like we deserved. The team has to come first, and at the minute we're playing very well. Kirk is just unfortunate at the minute that we find ourselves not playing with that particular position anymore, but no man is bigger than the team. Dyer gone. Dyer is sold to Tottenham, so we can add that here. Player sold for £5 million, but with the live editor, we will bring him back on loan or on his previous wage for the next 6 months. The sale of Isaac Dyer, that £5 million, means that we have £12.8 million available in the budget and a sizable bank balance. I'm currently over wage budget by £6,500. However, we will allocate another £2 million of our... Actually, I need to make that £4 million, don't I? Another £4 million, or another total of £2 million. Another £2 million to total £4 million. Oh my God. We now have £31,000 available in the wage budget. We have the bank balance to accommodate for that, so we're very, very safe financially at this particular moment in time. We will get to the point where financially we start to struggle, but at the moment we're happy enough with the way that the team is set up. Haven't yet had the loan bid come in for Balagizi, but I'm not going to pass up the opportunity to sign Carol Nanetti. Currently transfer listed, valued at 2.9 million. I do not want to pay 6.1, thank you very much. But we will try and get ourselves a bit of a bargain here. He's on the transfer list, we'll bid 2.1. They'll ask for 2.5, and we'll try and get a little bit less out of the transfer budget still, if possible. 2.35, they will pay. A player with World Cup experience, Carol Lanetti, is on his way in. 17.5. Carol Lanetti is going to come through the doors. Selected in Poland's 23-man World Cup squad for the Russia World Cup in 2018, Carol Lanetti is a player with significant experience and arguably, in terms of calibre of player, right up there with one of the best that we've signed in the save. He's certainly the highest rated player we've ever signed in the save, and a marquee appointment. And we'll go straight in the starting lineup for the game against Aston Villa next in the FA Cup. That's a big one. Well, match day 3 today is going to be a biggie. We played Spurs in season 1, I think, in the Carabao Cup. This test is, on paper, not quite as good, but certainly just as scary. Ollie Watkins through the middle for them. Baldanzi at cam. Playing some rotated players with Louis Barry on the left and Munro at centre-back. But Antonio Silva, Cucurella, Leroy Sané, Gabri Vega in the midfield. They've still got Moussa Diaby on the bench, Eli Wahi. That's kind of it for the quality, but I mean, that's all they need for the quality, isn't it? Carolinetti will make his Cambridge United debut in the next game alongside Ben Osborne. That is a very experienced midfield partnership. Hopefully one that will see us not only consolidate in the Championship but push up the table too. For now though, it's Premier League Aston Villa. Sørensen down the line to Alejo. Spaniard versus Spaniard on the wing for them and us today. Ball into Linetti. Linetti will get it out wide. Yengi could go again. Linetti actually looking to show a little bit of forward intent there, getting down the line really well. How's his crossing? I don't know. Not bad, you know. Alejo! Who loves the spectacular, it seems, but Ivan not finding the back of the net this time. That has been sensational. Christ. Louis Barry with a sharp turn. Ben Osborne trying to deal with it and can't. Cucurella quickly inside to Baldanzi. And Gabri Veiga back to Baldanzi. Fired to Louis Barry. And Kellen Watts can't deal with Leroy Sané. Baldanzi, 1-0 Aston Villa. As soon as we had the ball, we didn't have it anymore. And the quality of Aston Villa shows inside 10 minutes here at the Abbey Stadium. I mean, we intercepted it really nicely with Kellen Watts there, but it was just instantaneously at the feet of Ollie Watkins. There's not really much you can do there. Oh, it was Leroy Sané, sorry, not Ollie Watkins, but still. Point stands. Di Lorenzo. And into Gabri Veiga. And Di Lorenzo again, given away. Oh, just, he's too quick to it, Leroy Sané. What a challenge. Don't you dare. Sané just has the ball back off you before you can do literally anything with it. Di Lorenzo wins the ball back off Kusini Yengu. Tried to burst down the line into some space. Leroy Sané's unplayable. He's just so quick of feet. He can't get near him. Di Lorenzo again. Here's Ollie Watkins and Gabri Veiga. Turns. Watkins. The first touch is sensational. 2-0 Aston Villa. Yep, we're a Championship team. Sørensen. Osborne again. Linetti's there. Linetti looking for Cleary. That's a brilliant turn. Didn't fancy being able to get it through there. Linetti, sharp turn again. Cleary fancies his chances. Sinizalo with the save. I don't recognise the name, but good stop. Keeper's not going to come for this one. Antonio Silva dominates in the air. Linetti to Jose Fontan. Yeah, that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. Linetti. Oh, ref. Might be in trouble here, Di Lorenzo. Yengi's on the floor. I think it's just going to be a yellow card. It is indeed. Right, what can Mackenzie... Mackenzie? Osborne. Collado. Collado's left foot is going to whip this. As far as I can make out, all the way to the back post. That's not the back post. Oh, Ayeho! Cleary! Goal back! I put nearly a full 4 bars worth of power on it to try and find someone at the back post. It still only went near post, but Alejo gets his first goal contribution of his time at Cambridge United. Chest control superb. Lays it off to Cleary, who buries. What a combination. Might only be set pieces where we can threaten a side of the quality of Aston Villa, but threaten we have and score we have too. Great ball. Louis Barry tackled. And Cucurella pounces. Ben Osborne. Okay. Thought I'd done enough there. Gabri Veiga, Ollie Watkins, loose touch. Sørensen filling in at left back, but doing enough. Counter could be on here. Here's Kusini Yengi. Cleary. Collado. Collado's in. Alex Collado. Oh! I can't quite believe it. The chance to make it 2-2 on the brink of half-time, and Alex Collado's put it wide. Naveen Kamara to Antonio Silva. Di Lorenzo, Ollie Watkins, Di Lorenzo. Gross with the stop. Corner from the far side. Short. Baldanzi probably going to go back to Sané. No. Louis Barry. Gabri Veiga. Narrowly wide. Probably a foul, isn't it? Although the referee didn't seem to play advantage. There was no arm up from him. And no logo in the corner for me. Did seem to sprint towards the potential point of the foul, though. Looking like he was going to give a free kick. Wahi Sané deserves a goal today. Won't get one. Might get one. Wahi again. Gabri Vega. Moussa Diaby. 3-1 Aston Villa. Sometimes there's not really anything you can do. Other teams are just too good. Mane. Cucurella. Rui Barry waiting essentially for it if it will come his way. Marc Cucurella going on the run of his life here. And then Marc Cucurella turned off. MarcCucurella.exe stopped working. I have no idea what happened there. Cleary's in behind. And if we hadn't conceded that third just now, I'd have said that would have been us taking it to a replay. Unfortunately, it's not. But Reyes Cleary bags again for Cambridge United. And we've done ourselves no harm in that game. We've really held our own and performed admirably against a quality side with some quality players in it. Reyes Cleary's umpteenth goal of the season, second goal of the game and of the FA Cup, because it's the only game in the FA Cup we've played, but unfortunately it will be the only game of the FA Cup we play because we lost. But there is no shame in that. Grimsby beat Exeter in another FA Cup third round tie. Both of them done very well to get to the third round.
Some questions regarding the match.
Errol Lanetti, was that debut a bit of a letdown? He'll give us more. I'm sure it wasn't a letdown at all. He played very well. We couldn't have done much more against Aston Villa, absolutely. And Reyes Cleary was sensational, but he couldn't do it on his own.
That's it.
But he wasn't trying to do it on his own. His teammates were there, ready, waiting to help him. The defeat to Plymouth has popped us back in the relegation zone, annoyingly, on goal difference. So we need to improve. We're only 4 points off 17th. We're only 4 points off 15th. And within a 2-game swing of 14th. So absolutely put a run of form together. As we've seen, we've gone from nowhere to the chance of a very good chance of safety. Another run of form could be the chance of safety to mid-table solidarity. I think top half is probably out of our wheelhouse right now, but with Millwall, Coventry and Ipswich to play in the next episode tomorrow, and who knows what's going to happen with further transfers. We've obviously seen some interest in some of our better players in this window that we've been able to turn down, but not all of it. Not all of it. And who knows who might be interested in later weeks of this window. That is all for us today. Thank you very much for watching here on Monday. I'll see you on Tuesday, and hopefully you'll join me back for the next episode, where there might be more business to be done, either ins or outs. Still trying to loan out Balagizi, and who knows who's going to bid for some of our players in the remainder of the window. We hope no one, but you can't promise anything, can you? I'll see you tomorrow.